Video games are all around us. You just have to open your eyes. Hi everybody, I'm Crep, and I haven't played Sonic Story in about 10 months? Somewhere around there. Now, at the time of recording, I just uploaded a new part, but that's one that I had recorded in August of 2020. These things happen sometimes, you know? Really just let a project fall by the wayside. But we're gonna pick it back up. I think it's long overdue. I just noticed the weirdness of the eyes and muzzle on Sonic's sprite going from the walking animation to the standing animation. Dang, I can't believe the Sonic CD devs messed up that bad. Anyway, last time we drained a bunch of water out of Curly so she wouldn't shut down permanently. She's still going through her rebooting process, but we really, for reasons we can't leave her here. So we got her on our back, sort of. She stays there while we roll, which is, wonder how that works. The rest of the living waterway here is kind of dangerous for a Sonic. Lots of spikes, really easy to get hurt and then not be able to pick up any of your rings again. But it's fine, because these spikes right at the end aren't real. Whoa, what's this? Water boss? It's water boss time. This one's kind of hard, as most bosses in this hack are. Hack? In this mod. Wow, I just called this a hack. That's funny. Well, this is Ironhead. Ironhead is a cameo boss from a previous Pixel game, Ika-chan. That one's pretty charming, honestly. It has a similar aesthetic and presentation in general to Cave Story. I don't think they're like heavily connected or anything, but this is a direct shout out to that previous project. This boss fight is tricky. I just called it hard, but honestly it's mostly that it's easy to screw up. Case in point. It's easy to screw up, but it's not difficult, especially compared to bosses we've already fought. Like, baby, what are you doing? Sorry, my cat is playing with a paper bag on the floor. Baby, stop. Stop doing that. Go somewhere else. I can't get up. I can't get up from where I'm sitting for reasons, so I can't stop her. That's fine. If you hear any more paper bag noise, that's why. Stuff like the core in Monster X, which take a long while to get through to whittle their health down bit by bit, especially because it's hard to retain rings, so you're not doing that high damage. Ironhead, it is possible, if tricky, to retain rings, but kind of doing so is at the behest of the boss being over quickly anyway, because if you just kind of take every opportunity to attack Ironhead, it'll go by pretty quick. If you're good at retaining rings here, then it'll probably go as quickly if your goal is to get a bunch of rings and then start attacking him to do more damage with each hit. There she goes. Skitters off to do something else in the house. Good. Go play with something in a different room, hopefully. I just noticed that block has a face. So does that one. Huh. I guess all the big blocks have a face. That's funny. Never parsed that before. It's kind of a scary little face. But yeah, this is just another boss we have to deal with. Get a lot of hits in like that. It'd be nice if I don't die though, so one more ring. It's also, I find it hard to stockpile rings in this fight just because the ring hitbox is so small, Sonic's hitbox is so small, and you know, you control pretty wildly. I can't remember if the way Sonic controls here is like analogous to the way Quope controlled in this fight in the original Cave Story. I wouldn't be surprised, because in that fight, yeah, the game wanted you to manage your movement, but you didn't have to manage your movement to deal damage, you could just shoot. So, actually, was it like that? Huh. I'm trying to think about it, and I can't remember if it was like that or if quote just, you know, moved like a shmup ship with no momentum or anything. Just if you press up, you move up for that many frames. I can't believe that my knowledge of Cave Story is faltering and being replaced with my knowledge of Sonic Story. Please don't die just yet. Don't bounce off the top of the screen like I do. Blocks should not be doing that just because I could do it too. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, I don't have good ring retention in this fight. I'm kind of like absent-mindedly going for ring retention anyway, but what I should really be doing is just going ham on him. I didn't pick up any of those rings. You see what I mean? There was a huge scattering of rings, and I picked up none of them. It's so weird. I wonder if the ring hitbox is like inherited from the weapon pickup hitbox. It was in Cave Story originally. The little triangles you pick up that give you weapon experience, power your weapons up. I wonder. I don't remember if it was hard to pick those up either. Then again, movement in the original Cave Story was pretty straightforward. Who could say? Who could say? Someone will have to do like a direct comparison someday. That someone is probably not going to be me. This fight still takes a while, longer than it should, just like every other boss in this mod. It's just the nature of it. Maybe if you're like really good, you just have a bunch of rings all the time and you never get hit. I guess that's the intended experience. Something like that. It's fine, he'll be done soon. At least rings have a tendency to collect at the top of the screens in this fight. That's actually probably a good strategy that I've not been making enough use of. Just hanging out on one screen boundary. Scoop up all those delicious rings. Oh, there they go. It's okay though, he's done. And so's Curly. We let go of her for some reason. And there she goes. Oh, we're back in Mimiga Village. That's not good Mimiga Village music. It's quiet. Really quiet. Dead quiet. This is no good. There's nobody here. Anyone in the broken storeroom? Not storeroom, shack. No, nothing. Okay, I guess we'll go to the only building that's mattered the whole game. Save in here too, why not? Oh, hey, it's that old man we let fall before. Looks like he's just fine. You're telling me some heavy stuff, bud. Ooh, what is this? That's messed up. That's messed up that you couldn't find anything else to do but take a small child, a young child, like a tween or teen, with you on this very dangerous expedition. Well, we were just given the Booster 2.0. If we'd gone out of our way to save Booster before, well, I guess kind of we went out of our way not to save him, we would have gotten the Booster version 0.8, which let us hover vertically. This lets us dash in any direction we hold the direction in. Of 4, anyway. You can't do it in 8 directions. It's very cool. We basically just have an elongated Sonic 4-esque air dash. We can do some stuff with this. Now we could just muck around and go to like anywhere, but the 8 corridor, question mark, is our next stop. Things have gotten messed up in here. There's nobody in Mimiga Village. Everything's destroyed in the 8 corridor. Like, everything is destroyed. At least all the creatures who live here are still here, but like, what's going on? Something messed up must have happened. At least now that we're out of a boss fight, it's kind of easy to keep rings again. What is this? Those things that seem to be dead on the ground, unfortunately, must have come out of the eggs that have been here the whole time. They don't look like they hatched. They look like they were removed. That's scary. That one looks like it hatched. Still doesn't look very happy, though. There's a chest down there. I don't think it has anything for me, though. It's probably like a missile upgrade. Maybe even a health tank? A heart tank? Or whatever they're called in this game. Or in Cave Story proper, rather. Which I also can't use. So, it would just be a ring tank. This is kind of a scary corridor. Especially as Sonic, who has, like, momentum to his movement. Gotta be aware that a bunch of these spikes are gonna fall on us also. Now, we could actually fight these dragon-looking things. I don't think it's very smart. Also, we just scrolled off screen a bomb enemy. Which, yeah, it sure did explode just now. I don't want any part of that. There are a lot of things going on here that Sonic the Hedgehog shouldn't be dealing with, I think. Oh, be careful. If you walk off a ledge, you can still use the booster, and then you're just flinging yourself helplessly into things, and that's not good. We're supposed to be a little ball of destruction. Not always, though. Okay, fine, I guess I'll just jump into the spike until it's gone. Because I decided to be on the wrong side of it. Now, normally there's a boss in here. I can't remember if this little exit way has always been here in Cave Story, and I've just made the active decision to fight this boss by opening that chest. I think I always assumed that was what you had to do. You can just leave, and since we don't actually get what's in that chest, because we're Sonic the Hedgehog and we don't use guns, there's no point in fighting that boss, so see ya. Let's get out of here. This place has gotten significantly more dangerous. And I, for one, am not having it. In the number 0 room, we met Sue for the first time. At least met her proper. This time, let's run into Kazuma again. He's about to tell us some pretty cowardly stuff. It's kind of understandable for him, you know. He's here to live. He's in a lot of danger right now. You know, I get it, bud. That's not us though. We could choose to go off with him. He says he's got a Sky Dragon. That's probably the one that hatched out of Egg Zero here. We're not gonna take his offer. He's gonna leave. That's fine. We say no to him and he gives us a hint what we could do. It's a thing we tried to do before. Maybe that's what we'll end up doing. For real. We'll see. For now, though, Cosmo will just be waiting here at the outer wall. He won't give us that option to leave with him again. That's fine. We don't want it. Actually, maybe talking to the Sky Dragon might get us that option. I feel like... No, okay, maybe not. Somewhere in my brain, I was certain that you could still get that bad ending after giving the initial choice for it, but maybe not, maybe not. The long and short of it is that you fly off with Kazuma. You no longer know what happens on this island. You can barely even speculate. There's no basis for anything, and you go to live a lonely life with Kazuma, and I think you just kind of die. Not like that, though. That was, like, eventful. That was like an eventful death. Or just more like a sputtering out. Something like that, anyway. Man, can you imagine Sonic the Hedgehog dying? That's right, I have to go through all this dialogue again. I should, like, save after it. That would maybe be smart. Back out on the outer wall here. Probably noticed it earlier, just before I died, but this area has a neat little gimmick. It's very vertical, because it seems at some point maybe you weren't supposed to traverse it this way, or something's going on, because the gravity for everything but us is localized to our left instead of our down. And something's going on. Lots of interesting enemies in this area, between the bouncy guys and this cat ghost that throws a bunch of cotton balls at us. Something. Yarn balls. Yarn balls makes a little more sense. Watch out for these. You start to see a little bit of enemy reuse in Cave Story at this point, and you know, that's okay. It's still not a very long game. It gets a lot of mileage out of what it has, and we're still gonna see new enemies before the end. We're gonna see plenty, actually. But you'll see more what I mean in, like, another area. Once we're out of the outer wall here, we'll be heading into somewhere else, and then from there, we'd head to a different place after some busy work. That's mostly when you'll see the reuse. Hello. Good to see another Mimiga. Haven't for a hot minute. Oh, it's another one of the... It's another one of the Sakamotos. Or maybe not the Sakamotos, but definitely with their group. Hard to say. I don't think we get Ito's last name. He also just doesn't really tell us much about himself. I mean, he does tell us some about himself, probably more than he really needs to a stranger, to a strange hedgehog. But he tells us stuff. It's not that much. Welcome to the plantation. This has the title theme as its area music, as its music area. Don't tell anyone where you heard this, but you can go up into these blocks. These aren't real blocks. There's a door down here, but we don't know the password. We'll see about that. We'll come back with a password. We're great at passwords. Oh, here's where all the Mimigas went. Not that we recognize any of these ones in particular. Let's actually head down and over this way. Our business is mostly to the left, but I wanted to go down here where the water is for a moment. See these weird bug enemies. Got funny eyes. This fish is annoying. Shooting these water particles out. Many enemies are annoying. I thought there was a person down here. Maybe not. Oh well. No entry into this door, and it's locked. Okay. So, even if we couldn't read. Okay, it was actually a waste of time. That's okay. What's better than wasting some time? It's how you get by on this planet. Setting that aside. There's a whole, well, plantation going on here. Hard to say immediately what's going on, but none of the Mimigas are talking to us. They're all just doing work. Ah, that's where you are. You're hanging out here first. Hey, it's the fishing Mimiga for the village. I don't think this one has a name, or they've never told us. Now they'll be down there fishing. I think there's something important to that, but I can't remember what, or when, or where. Still, these Mimigas don't talk to us. I mean, they have no idea who we are. So I guess it's kind of understandable. Just, you know, others of their kind have been a little more friendly and forthcoming. Who could say why? These little blobby guys are actually pretty resilient. They're also fast and annoying. Oh, this one's talking. Oh. That tells us a lot. Or not human, though. Don't know how you made that mistake, but I guess everyone's making that mistake these days. What's over here? A jail cell. How fun and not terrifying. Yeah, there's some messed up stuff going on over here. I suppose isn't too surprising. It's not like the Doctor hasn't been doing messed up stuff all game, but this is literally slavery. Indentured servitude. Incarcerated work. You know, whatever euphemistic term you want to use for it, this is the Mimigas have been put into slavery. That's great. Someone's trying to bend the entirety of a civilization to their will. I guess that's what you do when you're a maniacal weirdo. Just be like that. So there are other things to do around here, but I'm spending my time dealing with these trolls and dying for it. When did I last save? Okay, good. I've forgotten Ito is right there. That's fine. I'll see you in a second. I do believe that fishing Mimiga, we need to be down there in the fishing area at some point, so... Notably, these guys don't actually attack you if you don't bother them. In here we have a different jail cell with a more familiar face. Hello? You want to say anything? Hello? I'm gonna get you out of there. I'm gonna bust you out of there. Okay. Nothing we can do there, I guess. There is another door overhead. Brings us above the cell. Because there's a save point in there. And no way in, still. At least we can't drown. Thanks, Curly. Thanks, Curly, for that one. Getting out of here is mildly annoying. Thanks to all the slopes. Not much to do there just yet. Well, maybe we can get ourselves thrown in jail for any reason. I'm sure there's got to be something. Something we can do here that'll attract attention. I mean, we're still like the hedgehog. We attract attention wherever we go. Hey, buddy. Saw something weird just now. Do you not know what keys are? People used keys in the Mimiga village. That's cool. Teleporter room. That could be over here. It is. I see you are guarding this teleporter. I see I can't jump into you. I see you won't talk to me. So this wall's solid. Well, I think you can guess what's going to happen here. Well, it's an easy way to get thrown in jail. Looks like most of our friends are gone. This guy's still here, though. Munching away. Wow, we must have been out cold. Hmm. It did sound like we were given something. As it turns out, we were. Yeah, let's read this before anything bad happens. That's what we were looking for. No, we're good, we're good. We'll be making use of that password next time. Check this out, I'm gonna save here and then I'm gonna slowly slide off the slope.